Hi,
Good
Jessica and
morning.
Ezra. Greetings from Toronto. How are you guys?
Hello, Canadian.
Amazing.
Yes,
Hi.
fellow Canadian indeed. Okay, my God, you guys, seriously, this movie was just so adorable. I loved it from the get-go. I mean, who could resist a holiday Hallmark film? But then throw in some dogs? Come on. Jessica, was this a no-brainer?
This was a no-brainer. I was so excited. I got to shoot it in Vancouver, where I'm
Yes.
from as well. So I was like, yeah, Canadian. We love this. Uh, and the dogs were so cute. And what I loved about the script was it wasn't just me and my dog. It's a love story between two dogs, which is so fun. And I've never seen anything like it. And I was absolutely blown away by these pups because they stole the show. And their trainers did such an incredible job. And I was just in awe the entire time. And it was so fun. And then on top of it, it was such an iconic experience
Yes.
working with Finding Mr. Christmas, which is so good. And yeah, it's a moment in history, which is cool.
100%. Okay, Ezra, yeah. First of all, congratulations, Mr. Christmas. I mean, this is big boots to fill. Okay, you're the first one. This is no pressure,
Yeah.
right? But then you get this opportunity, you win, and you dive right into this movie. So I want to know what was more challenging, training as a Navy rescue diver or making your first film?
Well, thank you so much. And it's such an interesting question to try to answer, but easily this was filming this movie and
Yeah.
going from the show straight away into the movie was more challenging than anything I've ever had to do. And I think I can attribute that to the Navy days. All those schools were so physically challenging and you had to be
Mm-hmm.
mentally tough, but I think it's more mentally strenuous and impressive to just be completely vulnerable going
It's a
through
whole
all
other
these things.
side. It's like you have the preparation
And
and then you almost have to like
right.
then let it go and then just be so in the moment and know that you got it. And
It was so cool getting to use that
but yeah, you're
Navy
used to
background too,
being
because it
under
helps so
pressure.
much.
Yeah,
But
it's
it
so
was,
good. But then on top of it, like I guess, yeah, you would get sent home from the Navy if you weren't
mhm.
up to par, but you didn't have to go collect a stocking from a fireplace if you got sent home.
There's just, yeah, in every way, shape, and form. This is the most challenging thing that I've ever had to
Yeah,
do.
yeah. But
Okay,
he crushed
yeah,
it.
but then you have Jessica, the Hallmark veteran. She's we love her, of course, here in Canada and all over the place. But how much did she help you, put you at ease at this one? Because you really did seem like you were good friends, like that you felt comfortable working together.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And I can attribute all just how well and how much I love this movie and how well it turned out to you because she knew what I was going through more than I even did.
Yeah.
And what that requires is such a level of like trust. And that
Mhm.
wouldn't have been possible if you weren't so just kind, open,
Aw.
and just a guiding light that it's okay. I know you're feeling this stress, but I don't. She knew how stressed I was, but she didn't even tell me how stressed I
I would
was
just
because
like
she knew that would make it
I
worse.
would make it worse, but
She
I
just
just was
like
like, hey,
leading by
let's just
example the whole
like let's
time.
just guys,
It's
let's
everything.
talk, let's pretend the crew's not here, let's
Yeah,
rehearse. Like we ran the scenes a lot, which I think was
yeah,
really
definitely
important.
helped.
We also became friends before we started shooting. They introduced us, which I think really
Nice.
helped because to do something like this, you need to trust somebody, like he said, and feel so comfortable with them. And this movie's got a lot of comedic timing too. There's a lot of moving parts that it's challenging for a seasoned actor. We have
Yes.
dogs, we've got drones, we have segways, we have so much rain powers,
Waterfalls.
waterfalls. Like
Yeah,
I
waterfalls, beautiful scene. Yeah,
right,
yeah.
that was the most epic thing ever. I think when you watch it, you're like, wow, this is beautiful, and then you're like, we hiked all the way to the top. We had like this
Yeah.
rope that got us up the side of the mountain to get
Wow.
there, and they got our close-ups with a drone. All the stuff that you see with the dog too,
So
they
impressive.
shot it on a Segway, so
Mm.
the camera is moving with the
Like
dogs,
running.
and it's just so beautiful. And I think I was blown away because these movies are only 14 days.
Yeah.
And our EP, Gina Matthews, and she teamed up with Ryan Ennis, who did all the Deadpool movies. They they made this unlike any other movie I had been a part of. And I was just so excited to be there. I felt so honored and grateful, and it looks so beautiful. And
Yeah.
they just above and beyond. Like even with the rain towers, that was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. It was so
Yeah,
fun.
it is quite extraordinary. Like I said, I loved it from beginning to end. But of course, we have to talk about your canine co-stars because, like you said, there's so much going on. These dogs are so adorable. You cannot resist them. But Ezra, like you say, it's your first film. You've got so many things to worry about. And then you have these dogs. Like, oh my goodness, what was that like?
Well, luckily, it being my first experience doing anything like this, I didn't have anything to compare it to. So it just, it
He's like
really,
started here. It's all smooth sailing from here.
well, it just required me
Yeah.
to be as grounded as possible and trusting all the professionals, all the crew, and then just doing my single job the best I could. And that's why we all love dogs too. It's like they brought this like
This other
positive energy to the set.
Positive.
Okay, so we did that. Yeah,
Pause.
Yeah,
Positive. Yes.
Positive energy. But it's true. Like even when you're stressed on set and there's a lot of going on, I would just like look into my dog's eyes and be like,
they're just happy.
I'm obsessed. We're good. This
So,
is like
yeah,
so
it was
cute.
challenging, but they helped in every way
It
too.
helped. It was just like a reminder. They're just like there wagging their tail, and you're like, this is so cool.
So we give this thing a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah. We know. Listen, pretty much all the Hallmark films are shot here, either in Toronto or Vancouver, like all in Canada. We love it. We love it. But for you, Jessica, it's got to be extra special when you shoot in Vancouver because you must have your family still there. What's that like? Do you even have time to see them?
During these shoots, I don't have a ton of time to see them, but I live there, so I see them all the time.
Okay. I didn't know that. I thought you lived in LA. So excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. Okay.
And I think that's also what made it so cool being able to shoot there was I was able to show him around my city and my town, and I absolutely love it. I got to sleep in my own bed, which was just so great.
Yeah.
But yeah, usually like I actually have written a few of these and started screenwriting, and so I was like over the years filming in Vancouver, I'm able to put my family in it as extras, which is like really fun. And then I have these like little sneak peeks where I'm like, oh, there's my dad in behind. Oh, there's my uncle. So yeah, I love it. And shooting in Vancouver was just so great. And there's literally, like Canada, there's just no better place in the summer. It's
hello. No better place ever, anywhere, anytime. Okay. So just
first time there.
Yeah, I mean, listen, our whole country is stunning, as we know, but Vancouver, like seriously, Alberta, Vancouver, take the cake. As far I know, I'm an East Coaster, but I'm going to say the West Coast is stunning. Okay, Ezra, just to wrap it up. So, you're going to be Mr. Christmas for the year. We get it. Hopefully there'll be a season 2. And if there is, you're going to be a mentor, I would think. What would be the best advice you would give to possibly, if there's going to be a next Mr. Christmas? What did you learn from that experience and how did it change you?
I love that. And it reminds me of BJ Britt and Tyler Hines, 2 of the other
Hallmark actors.
Hallmark men showing up and being so supportive. And there's really no negativity or like anything bad from them. And I would just hope to embody what they were for me being in those contestants' shoes. And
I think it'd be cool.
It's just so inspiring. I would love to be in the next season and fingers crossed. And it just looks amazing.
Reminder that dreams come true and anything can change in a split second. Like you have a whole new career now.
And absolutely using I'm so lucky because I get to use all the experience prior to all this and like military background and just really being thankful for everything you've been through in life. I think everyone has their own genuine like unique path
that they
and everybody can do that
too. And I think
that was needed. Yeah, I'm thankful to get to kind of like represent what that was like.
Yeah, and I think what made him so special and what makes you a true like Hallmark leading man is he has no ego. He's got such an incredible heart, and you can see that on camera. And I think that's like that's just what it is, and that's what this channel represents. These movies are so important. They provide escapism, which we need more than ever. Yeah, and you're just such a kind person, and I think that's like the next guy on season 2 is gonna it's at the bar real high, they just gotta come in with that kind of energy and that kindness and that love.
Yeah, and by the way, Ezra, I'm glad you're wearing your trademark turtleneck today, but seriously, you couldn't have taken it off for me. Come on.
Well, I mean, maybe if there was like a rain tower above me, I would have to, Like...
Let's bring in the rain, please.
Listen, Happy
Yeah.
holidays to you both. Really, thank you so for all the joy you bring. Honest to God, it really is a lovely, lovely film. And here in Canada, it's on the W Network, and we've got it on the Hallmark channel and everything. So thank you so much, and happy holidays to you both. Thank you for your time.
And happy holidays.
Happy
Holidays, yes, of course. Thank you
There
for
you go, there you
correcting
go.
me. Bye, guys.
Yes.
Take care. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye-bye, you
bye.
too.